Alright everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, the Trespasser DLC. Since today is my birthday, I decided that I was going to play my... Also, my awesome husband got me Resident Evil 2, so once I finish some of the other games I have, because I can't delete Dragon Age, because once a new game comes out, I'm sure I'll be able to, you know, put that world state over. So I can't just be like, "Nah, get out of here." But you know, I'll finish Mad Max, and I'll attempt to finish Bloodborne. That way, you know, I can play Resident Evil 2 for you guys, and hopefully I can have my brother over sometimes with it so you guys can listen to us scream. But let's go ahead and jump in and get back to chasing these Qunari, who are bent on wreaking havoc on the universe. Also, I have my nephews again today, so you might hear them in the background playing with each other. You might hear them come in and ask me questions, ask me for stuff to eat or drink, you know, just regular kid stuff. You know, they're typically incredibly well behaved. Usually they just come in, they get a snack, and then they ignore me all day. So that's always nice. They're like, "What up?" and then they just go in their own direction. So you might hear some noises in the background of them playing. They're having a good time. Oh, that's right. We were about to look. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sexy. I look better than all y'all. Okay, let's go ahead. Step on through this mirror. Get my ass kicked. Ooh, listen to my husband? Yes.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Illuviens of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
Oh, they're still up there.
I don't know either.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
I agree.
Is that wise?
If I get around to it, I'll send you an Illuvien, Cassandra. Striking women can never be flattered by too many reflections.
If you get around to it, shall I be forced to accept?
If they're gonna stuff me into politics, I've got to have some fun on the side.
Which is fun, irritating Cassandra. Meaning at any moment, you could just come waltzing into her bedroom, like, "Hello," and she's like, "Oh my god." Oh. I need Veilfire. You better send me one too, you big jerk. Gonna be leaving me. Ugh, I love him so much. He's such a great character. The writing and the voice acting are all just so amazing. Oh, Hardened Hightown chapter whatever. Is this something he hasn't written yet? Should just take it to him like, "You haven't written this yet," or something. I don't know. I'm not a magician. Okay, I am a magician, but not that kind. Verge Thara, the Deepest Fade. The pages of this book, Memory, are instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the Fade, realms so far removed they're unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifest... Sorry, guys. Jeez. Manifested outside the Fade will find it easier to find its stillest roots. But it is rare the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. So that must be the kind of stuff that Solus does. Hold on one second, guys. Kale had to show me his that his Lego guy had 2 swords on his back. Vergithara raising the Sonalium. Describe a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in a void. In the distance, haloed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. That must have been the one that Solus had. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, and a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved it is a masterpiece in itself. The well-dressed elves shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Synolium, a gift from the blessed Silace to clever June as thanks for a great favor, and friendly debate over the color of the palace's roof trim. Did he just knife a guy over roof trim? I mean, you know, whatever, fine. That's what makes you happy. I mean, that's a good way to debate. That's how I would do it. Hey, you screwed up the trim, you jerk. Just knife someone. There's nothing to... Okay. Sorry to disappoint you guys. You, honey? Okay. Jesus. Are we gonna be arguing about who's at fault already? Oh. Oh, it led me in a complete circle. Fun. Well, let's make sure I didn't miss anything in these corners that I just walked past. Like, who needs stuff? Alright, let's touch it.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted alluvion now.
We probably can. Through magic and determination. What was that? Did you guys hear that? Alright. Someone's gonna be waiting for us, I have a feeling. They're gonna be like, hello, and I'm gonna be like, hi, and just like run past. Yes. Back off, we don't want a... Oh, that's right, I can do that. Oh, I forgot that it stuns now. It does super bad damage to my enemies because I'm a dick. That looks like the opposite of retreating, and I think I just sent parts of a corpse flying through the air. Always fun. Do your best. Back off. Oh, are they all dead? Nice. We did it. We did it. Good on us. Oh, we're so good at this. Where are we going? That is absolutely 100% the kind of question that I would ask. Like, what were we doing again? It's like we were... Never mind. It's like, okay. By the way, my mark's getting a little out of control. It's gonna be really awkward, you know, when I have to wear this armor with one arm. At least it's my left hand, you know? You know, which is good. Because I am right-handed. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I'm sure I pointed it out before, but the Inquisitor, and as far as I've seen, most of the characters in this game are right-hand dominant. Like, they grab stuff with their right hands a lot and use their weapons and stuff with their right hands a lot. The exception, I think there was one, it's a trap. There was one exception, and it was, hello! Oh, Uncle. So cute. I think there was one or two exceptions of someone who was ambidextrous in this group, but I can't remember who it was exactly. Oh, there's a line there. There was. Ow! I don't know what he's doing, but I wish he would stop it.
Sirrah,
Look, I didn't ask to be born. Don't blame me. I'm gonna blame someone. Blame the stupid dreadful. Okay? We all know who he is. Alright? It's his fault. So yell at him about it. Ow. I love how I'm always the one getting in trouble, right? Always my fault. No one else is supposed to be the Inquisitor. I mean, I get it. I'm easy to blame because I'm so cute. They're jealous. I'm jealous of the armor. I don't blame them. I would be jealous too. Damn, that power's so cool. Let me guess. Someone of great power and great responsibility sent you to totally F with me. Ugh, we only have 2. Well, now we just have 1, but alright. This one. Here we go. Reach the Vidasala. She's a real catch you next Tuesday. Not the type of woman that you want to have lunch with, ever. Because she'll probably stab you afterwards for even thinking about, you know, being the one to pay. I just had this weird feeling that that would be how that date would go down. She'd end your existence for being polite. You're like, well, fine. I guess I'll just eat everything and leave then. I don't know. I think she's just the type of woman who would stab you for breathing. Ooh, cutscene. I am fine.
Survivor of the breach. Herald of change.
Hello.
Hero of the South.
The Vidisala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear
I like
you
to think
still
that
walk
she's
free
like,
among your
damn,
people.
that voice. Unexpected.
Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
You're not gonna like what I'm gonna do to you when I get my magic on you.
Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? Murdering our heads of state just to control our magic?
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent?
You sent people
Why would you
in
think
here.
they
It's
work
your
for the
fault.
Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the
I love how
Dog
she's
Rag.
blaming me for something she did. She sent people in here, but she's blaming me for what just happened. Oh god, that guy's huge. Back up. Time to reassess. Hey, listen, I'm a humble mage from humble beginnings, so could you not stick your knife down my throat, please? Oh shit. I need to find a way to get to my husband. Excuse me. Yes, sorry. Get up. Who else is down? Ow! My lovey, my little son. Oops. Dorian, you are a mage. You need to learn how to fight from the back, dude. Like, seriously, it's Cassandra's job to fight from the front. It's your job to fight from the back, and my job to stand here and bitch at you about it. This has become my job. Like, oh my god. He's doing it again. Suck it. Oh god, he came over here. Woo, not okay. Where'd Cole go? There he is. Oh, I'm so glad that I was out of the circle of power for that one. Oh, he's coming somewhere else. Ouch! Dude, you're fine. Stop being so dramatic. I better drink it. Because I got the magical Inquisitor power. Ugh! Oh good. I thought he was coming after me again. Cole, you need to learn how to freaking dodge, dude. That's your whole thing. Whew. Get up, you. Damn. Oh, they closed it off. I am stuck here forever. Well, my team isn't going to be happy about that. They're going to be quite irritated. Like, oh good, he's stuck in the Fade now. It's like, calm down, I'll be fine. I've got the magic hand of death, so... Is there any letters here that I might have exploded when I let loose with my, my doom power? Damn. I like that it just blows people up. It's like, well, that's the end of Theodore, or Toby, or Keith, or whatever name you want to give to the Canary that, is easier to pronounce. I actually don't know. Do they have, like, weird Canary names? I mean, I know the bull, you know, he's the Iron Bull, but is there something, like, you would say in Canary that would match that? The Risk of Sarbas. This sheaf of notes is written mostly in Cunlot, but select paragraphs have been translated into the common tongue. Those born outside the Cun will not comprehend the seriousness of using mages to help us. They believe the worst that can befall a mage is demon possession. They do not truly understand that the loss of mastery comes with the loss of the self. Those of the Cun, since birth, do not understand that why we risk using Sarbas. We have immersed them in a sea of magic until it seems impossible they could ever do anything but drown. It is right that we enlighten you, so your purpose here is clear. We have learned from this place that there lived an elven mage who saw a great wrong and sacrificed all to right it. This mage made the veil which protected us from the Fade. This veil stripped down from his rulers, who had treated their people with such excess that it makes the southern kings and queens seem staid. Thus does every action carry rightness, and all paths converge. In his greatest magic, the elven mage became an agent of peace through the veil. In our willingness to brave this place, we may discover how the veil can be strengthened through our own mages. For that we risk our lives. The Sarabas who have joined in this endeavor understand the dangers and have made their choice. Remember the words of Ashkari Koslan. Existence is a choice. There is no chaos in the world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is a source of suffering. Suffering is a choice that we can refuse it. It is in our own power to create the world or destroy it. That's kind of like, I think it's either Buddhism or Hinduism. I think one of them has the same type of like philosophy, where if you're you don't have knowledge, then that means that you're holding yourself back from enlightenment. And because you are holding yourself back from enlightenment, that means you won't go on to onto heaven, so to speak. Instead, you'll be reincarnated over and over again until you get to the point where you need to get. For peace, we will endure any horror here. We will create a safer world or destroy the old one.
These are Vidisala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil. It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
And then here's Solus, the man that they're talking about, being an agent of peace, Finn Heral, trying to undo everything he's done.
Demons, dragons, and even darkspawn. Now Qunari. I wonder if we will ever run out of things to fight.
Purple fire.
I'm just pleased it isn't Venatori. For once, Tevinter isn't the problem.
I feel you, man. He's so tired of them being blamed for everything. He's like, nope, it is not our fault this time. Okay? I've been gone. This scrap of parchment is written in both Qunlot and the common tongue, although the letters in Qunlot are shaky. Please excuse my Qunlot, its subtleties elude me even with your patient teaching. We pulled everyone out of the palace. The Shim nobles assume we were servants leaving on an errand. We are hiding where you told us, waiting for signs that Dragon's Breath has begun. Victory is in the Qun. So these are all probably regular humans.
Into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies.
Like that dude that I had arrested. He was trying to set up that Dragon's Breath, and then that elf was like, oh, well, he was doing stuff. And I'm like, right. And then I stopped him, and that was that. Okay. I think that's everything in here. There's no potions. Well, we better save it, because I'm going to get my ass handed to me pretty soon, I feel. I like that there's a place called Shattered Library. I think that's really cool. That's a cool name for an area that you get to visit. What the shit? Oh, it's the Dread Wolf. What's in there? Let's find out. Ooh, Elgarnon. Go, go, go. Yeah! Reincarnation. Bring me back. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. I'm like a walking, talking accident. There's another spirit here. Oh, an archivist.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called the Vidisala went?
Yes, we heard much. Although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. Didn't mean to slurp in your ear.
With one of the Qunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Darvarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the promise. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You've been very helpful.
Was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
How sad.
We've got to find this Darvarad and corner Vidisala there.
Oh, that's right. I'm just a glowing hand. Like before I was like just like a regular like I have to light the way. Now it's like I walk around and I'm actively brightening up everything like the sun. Like, I'm gonna save it again since we just had a conversation with her. That way we don't have to do that conversation again. Yes, I know you're all low on health. I'm sorry. What if she just like was like JK and you just fell through? All right. I need health potions, please, and thank you. Aha! Jumping over things. I probably shouldn't be. This is the entire story of the Inquisitor. I'm a walking, talking, living, breathing accident waiting to happen, and there's nothing I can do about it. This looks like a trap. It probably is. It's probably a bunch of lies. Come on, we're gonna check out the back area first. There we go. like, go through, don't fall. You have so much to live for. Oh, there's an opening there. Sorry, I just want to make sure there's no documents kind of secreted back behind here. You know how it is. Better to be thorough than not. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, the rest of my team just decided to F off. Fun. Yeah. Exploded body parts, probably mostly my fault. Oh, you scared me. Cole, I just saw him running along the edge and I thought he was like some weird mirror image of me sprinting along the side there. That freaked me out. Oh, I gotta go back to the Winter Palace. Okay. Oh, let's hope I live to see it. All my closest friends are there and I would like to get back. I feel like I should apologize to everyone for what my friend has done. Like, look, I'm sorry. It's the other archivist. Hello.
Greetings.
Your friends say hi. Or
Wisdom guide you.
maybe, I don't know. Hopefully me finding you helps you converge back into one being. Alright everyone, we gotta go and tell Cullen that he gets to punch stuff. He's gonna be excited. He's gonna be like, yes! Same. I don't get to punch stuff though, I just get to set them on fire and explode them. So my powers are pretty epic. Better than punches, if I say so myself. Ah, I love Amethyst. It's so cute. I love his letter talking about his time away, but I love that he just starts it with, I think it either means my love or my beloved or something like that. I'll have to look it up again. Amatus. I don't speak. Yeah. It's just cute.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Canari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
You know what we're gonna
There
do?
is a bright side.
We're gonna shove all the
Warning
Gatlock
ambassadors
powder
will remind them of the Inquisition's
back
value.
through those mirrors
Not
and
when
just
the
let them
Inquisition is
explode.
responsible for that threat.
I take it you have new information.
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Canari.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
Uh-oh.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Canari turned them into spies.
And they snuck in because I'm too nice.
We can't change what happened. Only how we react to it now.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Canari body. You all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
Yeah, it's fine, just dying over here. It's like an argument over bullshit.
Oh, shit!
I think I want to get. I want to get mad.
We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We closed the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world
just like
stay fixed? I need to get to the Darvarad.
I've never gotten really angry
You all can
before.
fight
I'm
amongst
usually very
yourselves
like
once I'm back.
very controlled
Thank you, Inquisitor.
and calm, but
Would you Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
I'm not sure which is the right choice in this instance. Should I keep it quiet, or should I not keep it quiet? I don't know, what would you guys do? I mean, I guess you can't actively tell me, but you can always tell me in the comments, like, what you chose to do if you've played this. Because I know they'll be pissed if they find out, like, oh, you didn't... Shut up, coffee maker. Rude. I know they'll be pissed, like, oh, you hid this from us? Why, so you could hide your own guilt? Or they'll be like, oh, I see. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's good to be prepared.
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I think it's good to be.
I will
It's good to be
inform them
prepared.
personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
That way they can get soldiers
I'll
ready.
have guards ready at the Alluvion,
Yeah.
in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make her watch over you.
That was weird. Okay. I thought it crashed. Whoo, okay,